95.3 KDKD. It is time for your Compass Health Network Coaches Show pregame. And Todd Mowry, the coach for the Clinton Cardinals. Man, welcome to the Coaches Show.
Thanks, Doug. Good to be back again.
Man, a tough one on the chin. Pleasant Hill kind of knew that was coming. You had up against a really big opponent and homecoming and just everything.
Oh, yeah. And that's, something we look forward to and something the other teams seem to look forward to. And, we kind of told that to our boys as well. It's like, it seems like everybody wants to schedule us for our homecoming, and that should put a little bit of a chip on your shoulder. We had a great week of practice last week, and then we turned around and I think we reverted back to some old attitudes, and we've seen all the purple shirts and 90 kids on the football field and an entire stadium packed, and I think they just shell-shocked us a little bit, and I kind of took that on my shoulders with the boys as far as maybe not being prepared and what to expect, but so we give them that, but I also told them like it shouldn't always take us coaches to have to motivate you to want to beat one of the top teams. So wasn't a good week, and this week's not going to be any easier, and just got to put our foot down and keep moving.
Yeah, back on the road again. It's going to be Oak Grove this time, and I don't know if it's homecoming or not, but it is going to be a tough game in Oak Grove.
Yeah, and that's a team. Everybody's kind of been trying to figure out this year. They lost a big one to Knob Noster to start off the year, but they come back and they knock off Pleasant Hill and lose a close one to Odessa, and they're just kind of all over the place. Regardless, they're still a solid football team, and we're going to have to play our best football to pull it out.
Doesn't matter if you catch them on down instead of an up.
Yeah, we'll take that anytime we can. Coach Schartz is new to the program this year, and like I said, he's changed a lot of things up and we knew that he would. Where Coach Richards had been there for the last 14 years, and you've seen the same offense, and you knew they were going to run it. And this year it's a little bit more balanced attack, and they've got some really good kids in some key positions, and so we just got to look forward to putting a stop to them and getting our offense moving.
What about injuries, both for the Cardinals and for the Panthers?
Yeah, as of right now, looking at them, we know that they've got a few injuries. Logan Pittman is one of their top running backs and kind of a slot guy. He's been out the last couple weeks. We don't really know the status of him going into this week. We're expecting him to be there, and if he's not, and then that's a difference maker as well. But for us, we're still battling a few. Jace Wilson is probably going to be out again this week, still dealing with a little bit of an ankle injury. We got a couple guys that still aren't 100%, and Cade Banks will be out another week this week nursing that broken leg. So I'm looking forward to hopefully getting everybody kind of back to speed here in the next week or two, and it'd be nice to have a full squad again.
Well, and looking at districts, you're not in the last place, but you're next to man districts is where you want to start getting everybody to pull together.
Yeah, and obviously, at the beginning of the year, obviously you want to have as much success as possible, but, at this point we haven't gotten the results we've wanted, and so that's where our focus is shifting is, okay, we got to start getting our key pieces back and start looking at postseason play, and, if we can get everybody back healthy and we're rolling by, first week of districts, then that could benefit us a lot. We're in a favorable district this year. We did draw Oak Grove and Odessa, and right now it's looking like we could have a potential rematch with one of them going in, but there's a lot of changes that's going to happen in the next 5 weeks. University Academy sitting atop of the district right now. If you look at their schedule, it's not a real impressive schedule, and they've got a few tough matches coming up. So I look forward there to be some changes there, and that would be if they drop down, it'd be a very favorable matchup for us. I think going into week 1, if we can match up with University Academy.
So looking forward to that. Looking forward to this week in Oak Grove again. It looks like it could be a favorable outlook for you guys, for the Cardinals, with the opportunity.
Yeah. Like I said, we've got to play our best ball. The Summit game was by far our best team game, so to speak. But we had some mistakes that really cost us at crucial times, and so we got to clean that up, and we got to play good football this week. Defense last week was pretty skeptical, and we couldn't get the ball moving much on offense between dropped passes and fumbles. And that's been a key point of emphasis this week is, we've got to catch the ball. And our receivers are doing a pretty good job at hanging on to the ball, but it seems like, in the last few games we've missed balls at really crucial times on, big third down plays or something like that. And it's hard to keep that momentum going when something doesn't go your way. So it's like I said, just taking another week, try to get all them things cleaned up, and we know we've got a good opponent, but we've got to play ball.
Well, we're looking forward to it. I'll be on the call this week, so I'm looking forward to watching the Cardinals back in action and hopefully coming home with a victory.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for. So this would be a big one for us. So we got to overcome the adversity that we faced last week and go finish a ball game.
Good luck, and we'll see you on the field. And of course, it has been the Coaches Show with Coach Todd Mowry. I have the Clinton Cardinals, the Compass Health Network Coaches Show. Tune in to the Radford Media app for the ball game. It'll be Spencer Edwards and myself with the call right after this.
Your health matters, and so does your choice of provider. If you or a loved one rely on Medicaid, turn to Compass Health Network for compassionate care. From mental health services to primary care, pediatrics to dental, we're dedicated to meeting your needs. And if you're facing a mental health crisis, we're here to support you every step of the way. You can find the closest Compass Health Network location at compasshealthnetwork.org. Your well-being is our priority. Call us today, 844-853-8937.
Hey Cardinal fans! Get the latest Clinton Cardinals gear at C-Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing. They have all the cool fits to show your support with t-shirts, polos, hoodies, Cardinal backpacks, and more. Look the part when you cheer on your Cardinals. They offer screen printing, embroidery, and banners. Stop in and browse the large selection at their new location on the east side of the downtown square, 116 South Main Street in Clinton. C-Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing is where you can make an impression. Online at csquaredclinton.com. Go Cardinals!
95.3 KDKD. It is time for your Compass Health Network Coaches Show pregame. And Todd Mowry, the coach for the Clinton Cardinals. Man, welcome to the Coaches Show.
Thanks, Doug. Good to be back again.
Man, a tough one on the chin. Pleasant Hill kind of knew that was coming. You had up against a really big opponent and homecoming and just everything.
Oh, yeah. And that's, something we look forward to, and something the other teams seem to look forward to. And, we kind of told that to our boys as well. It's like it seems like everybody wants to schedule us for our homecoming, and that should put a little bit of a chip on your shoulder. We had a great week of practice last week, and then we turned around and I think we reverted back to some old attitudes, and we've seen all the purple shirts and 90 kids on the football field and an entire stadium packed, and I think they just shell-shocked us a little bit, and I kind of took that on my shoulders with the boys as far as maybe not being prepared.
Welcome to Oak Road. Doug F. Spencer Edwards on the call with you here tonight. Spencer, another road game.
Welcome to the field
for the
Cardinals.
Yes, sir. We're on the road here again, and been on the road most of the games this year, Doug. I think we've only had just the one home game, so that's just the way the schedule has worked out this year. But Cardinals tonight, got to come out, try to get a win. Not going to be easy, but they are taking on an Oak Grove team that has struggled a little bit. So we'll see how it plays out here tonight.
Yeah, we were looking at the schedule a little bit earlier, and it was a little bit different. Ups and downs with the Cardinals, with the Panthers. Talked about that in the pre-game show with Coach Mowry. It just depends on which Panthers team you get a hold of when you get there.
Yeah, that is for sure. They definitely have had a couple of rough games in their first several. I mean, they had a blowout loss to Knob Noster and struggled against Odessa as well. So they're a team 1-3, and they're going to come out here confident tonight and trying to get a win in front of their home fans. So Clinton's going to have to be prepared.
Absolutely. And when you start season against them, 2-2 on the season, high school football. So, folks, it's going to be a lot of fun. Coming out of the field, as you see it, it is the Oakland Panthers. They got the Cardinals early on the far side. Canada Large is going to have a big battle, great defense for Panthers.
Yeah, they have been pretty strong defensively. They're a team that's going to pressure you quite a bit as well. So Clinton's going to have to be prepared for that. They didn't see a lot of pressure last week from Pleasant Hill. So you got to be prepared for anything coming out here tonight on both sides of the ball if you're Clinton.
Yeah, 2-point win, or 2-point loss to Odessa last week on the road for them. So they're ready for a win coming up this time. Lots of things going on in Oak Grove as we get ready to go here tonight. We'd like to thank our great sponsor for helping pulling great Cardinal high school football action on the Rapid Media. And they include Compass Health, Network, all your health needs. Check out Compass. Over here, play Mark Kingsley there. And, of course, the great folks with C-Square, embroidery and screen printing. Greg's their call for the Cardinals this year on the Rapid Media. Looking at a great field, always a great facility, especially when you come here to play Oak Grove. Last year, Oak Grove came down to us. This year, we're back here in Oak Grove.
And this is going to be important, I think, tonight, Doug. Clinton's just got to find a way to get off to a good start. That was the problem last week against Pleasant Hill. They just got down again so early, and that's just so hard to dig yourself out of a hole like that. You get down 20 points before half. So the important thing is to start fast, like they did in the Summit game. You want to get off on the right foot, particularly on the offensive side of the football, get some points under their belt. I think they put together a really good drive late in that game. At Pleasant Hill, gave them a little confidence back. It was a touchdown drive that was, I think, 9 plays down the field, and Camden looked pretty good in that series. So that gave them some confidence, I think, coming back into this game. They know they can move the ball, but you've got to find ways to punch it in when you get into the red zone, when the field gets more constricted. So I think that's what Clinton's got to focus on tonight to try to finish drives.
Yeah, and as we get ready to go, of course, our own subbing is on listed to us here on the web as we go. But folks, it is going to be a great one coming your way here on the Rapid Media. It is a winnable game by the Clinton Cardinals as they have the opportunity to come up here again. Not for sure which one of the Panthers we're going to see. Cannon Lafarge and the Cardinals dealing with some injuries though too, Spencer.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have Jace Wilson back tonight. He's one of the key guys that is out. Actually, I look over and I see him over there on the sideline. So you're going to be without his services tonight. I think they're hoping to have him back maybe by next week. So that's going to take a little bit of the explosiveness off the field for Clinton. So you're going to have to find other ways to move the football in the receiving game.
And that will be various ways to deal with that. Going to try to move it on the ground. Great running back. We've had great backs with the ball carriers, chewing up yardage. Depends on what the Oak Grove Panthers are going to give them.
Yeah, just going to depend on the types of fronts you see, and that's where if you're going to have a 5-man rush tonight from Oak Grove, you got to be able to pick that up. You know, you still should be able to have a pretty effective passing game when you're facing 5, 6-man fronts. So Clinton's going to have to find a way to figure that out here tonight.
So as we get ready to go here tonight, it is Oak Grove, and they are we are on the road Clinton Cardinals. Cardinal High School football action on the Rapid Media here tonight. So as we get ready to go, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with the kickoff.
Your health matters, and so does your choice of provider. If you or a loved one rely on Medicaid, turn to Compass Health Network for compassionate care. From mental health services to primary care, pediatrics to dental, we're dedicated to meeting your needs. And if you're facing a mental health crisis, we're here to support you every step of the way. You can find the closest Compass Health Network location at compasshealthnetwork.org. Your well-being is our priority. Call us today, 844-853-8937.
All right, and welcome back here to Oak Grove. Doug is changing out his headset here, so should have him up here hopefully.
Yep.
In just a sec.
Yeah, okay.
And I've got you loud and clear, Doug.
All right, kickoff. It is Oak Grove kicking off to the Cardinals. Cardinals on the return. And is the one, and we just talked about
number 1, Marcus Oliver.
Marcus Oliver with the return for the Cardinals. It's up near the 30-yard line.
The Panthers ball at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Cardinals.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Clinton Cardinals in their own territory. They break huddle. They come up this time. Lafarge in the shotgun. It is the one of Oliver in the background with him. Strip receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Whistle blows. They're going to hold the clock on the field. We're having problems with the clock up here. Fumble by the Cardinals. Cannon picks it back up. He's getting yardage. Still carrying to the 40 and near the first down. Red flag on the field.
Oh, he's going to say, have we changed color of flags? That was just a towel, I guess, by one of the Clinton players. But, man, that was a heck of a job, Doug, by Camden. That looked like that was just going to go for a huge loss. And somehow he's able to get forward progress, and not only that, but get the first down out of the deal.
First down and 10. Cardinals at the 40. In the shotgun. This time, good snap. Lafarge hands off to Oliver. Oliver with the ball. Gets across the 40 to about the 41-yard line. Short gain.
Number 87, Mason Morris, on the stop for the Panthers. Gain of 1. 2nd and 9 now for the Cardinals.
So short gain, 2nd down and 9 for the Clinton Cardinals. As they get ready to take off. Once again, welcome to Oak Grove, Missouri. It is home of the Panthers. They're taking on your Clinton Cardinals here tonight. Cardinals now bring it up